My name is Eric Medina. I am head coach for Canoga Park High School Wrestling. We're here in our wrestling room in Canoga Park. I think I've been coach here now for about 5 years. I also run the youth program, Topanga Wrestling. And yeah, dude, just very fortunate to have actually grown up and went to this high school and pretty much be a son of Canoga Park. This is my hometown. I'm a hometown kid, dude. I love this place very much. I know all the secrets. I think I was talking to Adrian one day and he was telling me how, like, you know, the little secrets of the school, and I was like, oh yeah, like this place. How do you know that? It's like, my dude, this is our starting level. This is where we come from. You know, at a certain level, you do master it. You could go out and do other stuff, but like this is always home base. It has a certain energy, and like I'm very proud to be from Canoga Park. This is my home. My parents live here. I'm very fortunate enough that I get to travel around the world with martial arts, Japan, Serbia, Russia, Spain, all over, even in the military. But, you know, when I land here, when I come home, like, it's different. I'm able to recharge, recruit, put my bag down, rest, you know. I walk out, walk my dog all over, like, you know, this is my home. Obviously, there's things that could be improved, and that's where I step in, dude. I'm trying to make that next generation, you know. I think I've coached or mentored hundreds of kids at this point, and if I could give them a little bit, it's to have pride in themselves, pride in their community, and to lift things up, you know. There's only so much I could do, you know, but if you have a sphere of influence and you could start to change and, you know, grow and begin to water, like, it's going to take off. And we see that now. We see that in this next little bit of generation. And I was also a product of somebody, you know, doing that. Coaching is like a generational thing. You know, I'm the product of generations past. So it's pretty cool. This new generation is very different. And they deal with certain things that were not as prevalent in my generation. So that is something that I have to reflect on and kind of like, where do I stand in that, you know? And we are, as a society, like in a weird spot where like there's a lack of masculinity and a lack of like strong leadership in males. And I'm not a loud person. I'm like not a very like, you know, out there person, but like I'm always present. And I'm not so stiff. I do bend, you know what I'm saying? But like, there's strength in the bendness, you know. I'm not higher than thou, dude. I know everything, you know. I've been here. I've seen it all, you know. I know what you're going through. And so what I think like would be cool is like if there was a little bit more of a, like, I have a problem, I know who to talk to, you know, and not be scolded, you know, but to encourage, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't have my mentors, if I didn't have my father, my masters, my instructors to go to for advice, like where would I be? You know what I'm saying? That's like a weird, you change your life 1 degree this way and you're no longer the same person, you know? So I think that's something. The old coach here, Rudy Lugo, legendary coach, right? He coached football and wrestling. There's like an energy of his here still, right? Because he understood the problem, the root of the problem. And I remember like there's stories like he would walk around and like give kids rosaries and like pray for them and like like he's going after the root of the cause, you know. Yeah. And as a real coach and like dissecting this stuff, like wait, why are there these problems, you know? Like is social economical, like where's the heart of the problem? How come nobody's fixed this yet? Yeah. And it's a tribal thing, dude. Like the village is supposed to come together and help raise the kids. And that doesn't happen anymore because there's too much craziness and people don't trust each other. But there's also a lack of like leaders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we need to build that next batch, but it's not easy. They have to go through the fire and the failures of life and come out on the other side with like wisdom. You know, I don't know if it's a song that reminds me of Canoga Park, but it's one of my favorite songs when I was little, and it still pumps me up to today. And like, I'll play it in the rest. So my coach, he would play like music in the room, but like sometimes he'd play like his favorite songs. We're like, oh, get out of here, get out of here! Like we don't want to hear this shit. But like sometimes I'll play Red Hot Chili Peppers "Can't Stop," and like the room will get pumped. But like that was my song back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So like that Red Hot Chili Peppers "Can't Stop."
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Great One-Haters. Appreciate you guys.